the head to focus for upper extremities. So I'm going to come to the patient, and then I'm going to first inspect the shoulders. I'm looking for deformity, atrophy, swelling, or redness. And then I'm going to palpate the patient and ask, is there any tenderness while I'm touching you? So I'm also checking for deformity, masses, atrophy, and tenderness. Okay. So then I'm going to do the same for the elbows. Can you put your elbows up for me? I'm going to inspect the elbows for the same things: deformity, atrophy, swelling, redness, and then I'm going to palpate, make sure, and I can compare both sides at the same time. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same for the wrist. Can I have you put your hands out? I'm looking also for deformities, masses, swelling, and then I'm going to palpate the same. Okay. Put your hands up. Okay. So the documentation for that would just be no masses, no deformity, no swelling, no redness for each location. Okay, so then I'm going to do range of motion. Oh, crepitus, okay. So I'm going to check for crepitus, and I'm going to cut my hand over the joint and then just have the patient rotate. I'm feeling for any bone grinding. Do the same on this side. Okay, so that would be, your documentation would be just none present or no crepitus. So then for range of motion for shoulders, for flexion, can I have you put your hands over your head and back down? Stand up real quick. And then for hyperextension, have you put your arms back like you're skiing, and then back down. And what else? Abduction, I'm going to have you put your hands all the way up top and touch your hands together, and back down and across your midline. So that's abduction up top and adduction at the bottom. Oh, internal rotation, you're going to have your patient put your arms behind your back. And then eversion, right? I have them put back behind your head. So then you would document that the patient has full active range of motion for all bilaterally. Okay, see what I'm saying? Full active range of motion bilaterally. So then I'm going to do the elbows. Right? Okay, so range of motion. Okay. See your flexion. Flexion, you have the patient bring their arms up, and extension, you have them bring them back down. Supination, you can make a little bowl of soup. And then pronation, you have them do that. Palms down. Don't forget it. And then strength. Can you grab your fingers? Okay, and squeeze as hard as you can. I'm going to push against you, try to resist my push, and try to resist my pull. So there you're testing elbow strength, which would be strong bilaterally. And then you're also at the same time testing flexion of the hands.
Shoulder strength.
Shoulder strength, okay. Can you put your arms out for me? And try to resist my push? And try to resist my push. So shoulder strength would be 5 out of 5 bilaterally. And then wrists, can I have you flex your wrist down for me? And hyperextend. And then put your ulnar deviation. And then, that's the other way around. This is ulnar, is out. Radial is in. Right?
Right?
Okay. Okay. So those would be 5 out of 5. Okay. And then can I have you spread your fingers out? So that would be abduction, and then bring it back to be adduction. I already did flexion.
So
I already did that.
flexion.
So I already did flexion when I tested the grip strength.
Opposition.
Oh, opposition, okay. So can I have you touch your fingers to your thumb? So that would be full active range of motion for all wrists.
Correct.
Is that it? I think that's it.
That's it.
I forgot.